like Eddie here has only been with the band like not even 2 months.
Nice.
I think,
I known him my whole life.
Let it rip!
yeah, I think we've been together like 5 months.
Oh, now let it rip!
I just moved to this state. I just moved here to this state from North Carolina 9 months ago. The ska scene here is so much bigger than in North Carolina. North Carolina had like 2 ska bands. It was kind of sad. So I'm kind of happy that there's at least a bit of a scene here. That's actually a lot nicer. So yeah, again, we are Rude Revolt. We don't have too much social media right now. We've got a YouTube channel that's a bunch of cell phone recorded videos, and we've got an Instagram. And I'm still friends with Tom on MySpace. I don't know what happened to that. All right, are we ready, guys? We ready?
Alright, folks! First time at the pub! When you step into the stage, you ain't good! Give it up for Revolt!
Let's do it! lot of drugs, and I had to Google a lot of like drug innuendos. So like rocket fuel is like doing meth, and there's a lot of drug innuendos like hugs and kisses is like cocaine, biker coffee is like coffee with I forget what, like speed in it or something. Anyway, so that song has a ton of drug innuendos. I have not personally done any of those drugs, but I did a lot of Googling, okay?
That we know of.
Yeah, that I remember. Okay, so when I wrote these songs, I actually had like a whole ska opera in mind. So I had like a whole story, and there's like a whole plot line to all the songs, and they're all kind of interconnected. And so the first song is about a girl who does a lot of drugs, and she gets her children taken away and all that stuff. Inspired by a girl that I actually know in real life. And this next song is called Breathing in Exhaust. And in the story, basically, this guy basically gambles a bunch of money, and now he's got a bunch of like thugs and gangsters chasing after him, wanting their money back. And so he gets really depressed and suicidal because he owes all this money, and he's thinking about just, breathing in exhaust, like as a way of, offing yourself.
So a song about my leg.
So, all right, let's do breathing in exhaust. Not 2 minutes. So I'm gonna share a secret. The original inspiration for those lyrics was actually that I downloaded the Robin Hood app in like 2020, and I saw this stock that was going up real high, and I just went like YOLO, and I put a bunch of money in it, a lot of money, and it shot up real high, and I was like, oh my god, I've got like $100,000, sell! And then I hit sell, and it didn't sell. And then I'm like, what the fuck? And I kept hitting sell, and it wouldn't freaking sell. And I don't know what happened, but they froze it, they wouldn't do anything. And by the time I actually sold, I had actually lost like $2,000. So that was the original inspiration. And then I added lyrics to fit the story. But yeah, the original inspiration was I gambled on Robin Hood and lost a bunch of money. Thank you. This guy feels like he's been there. He's been there. Yeah. Oh, he did it with Bitcoin. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm so sorry. How about that Dogecoin?
Seriously, it was Dogecoin?
Okay. All right. So in the story, so guy gambles money, has gangsters after him, and now it's literally I'm running out of money. Oh, Julie's first. Julie. Yeah, go. so much. I'm kind of an idiot and I always forget my own lyrics, so I wanted to have a song where I sang nah a bunch of times.
And still you screwed up.
And I still screw it up somehow. I just can never remember my own stupid lyrics. Part of the problem is I never sing the same song like the same way twice. I'm always changing things. So yeah, so that song was about literally running out of money, if you couldn't tell. And I was actually reading these books. There's these books called like Freakonomics about all these these economists find like weird things. And there was a chapter about the best time to rob a bank. And
Really?
and so yeah, so believe it or not, most bank robbers are kind of dumb. Yeah. And so they always rob the bank at like the end of the day when all the tellers are all out of money. The best time to rob a bank, if you're gonna rob a bank, is in the morning when they first open the door.
That makes sense. They're so tired.
Exactly.
I don't want to deal with anybody.
Exactly.
No.
There's no customers, everybody's just half asleep, they got all the tills are full. So if you're gonna rob a bank, you need to rob it first thing when they open, like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., whatever it is.
7 a.m.
Early bird gets the worm, all right?
And you don't rob people that you know.
Yeah, and you go far away. There was one bank
Maybe you
robber
do.
who got away with it for years, and he would show up first thing in the morning with a little mask, and he wouldn't even pull out a gun or anything. He would just slip a little note saying, "I have a gun, give me all your money." And then they would give him all the money, and he'd just walk out. And he got away with it for years, and that's how he did it. So anyway, if anybody wants to rob a bank with me, let me know. I'll be your getaway driver. And
I'm down.
yeah.
I'll do that.
This is evidence before we get caught. Oh shit. Alright, burn that tape. Alright, this next song's
It's our
Robbin
most exciting
Banx.
song, if you guys didn't know. It's our best song, okay? So, pay attention, or whatever.
So yeah, this song's Robbin Banx. in this ska opera, we met a girl who does a lot of drugs.
Right.
We had gangsters chase after us. Oh, Scopra, is that what you said?
We already started this, Dave, remember?
Scopra. Okay, met a girl who does a lot of drugs. We met some gangsters who are chasing after us and making us suicidal. We're running out of money because we're spending all our money on that girl who does a lot of drugs and her drug habit. And then we robbed a bank. So unfortunately, for our last song, we're gonna end up in prison. This song is called Solitary Confinement. And I actually stole the chorus of the song. I stole it from an interview with an actual prisoner who had spent something like 20 or 30 years in solitary confinement because he tried to escape and he killed the guards while he was escaping, and then they caught him and they basically locked him up and threw away the key. And his exact quote was, I have served a sentence worse than death in security housing unit, that's what he called it. In security housing unit, I have died internally 1,000 times. So when I read this, I was like, fuck, that's deep. I'm gonna put this to the happiest chords I can think of. And so I made this I tried to make this the happiest sounding ska song I could think of. I guess we're still working on it a little bit, trying to make it even happier. But this next song is called Solitary Confinement. everybody. This is our last song. This is Kyle on guitar. Great job. And Jor, all the way from all the way from Nice. And me, Pablo. And we from Once again, we are Revolt, ruderevolt. And Instagram is the best place to follow us. And we have a crappy YouTube channel. It's all cell phone videos, but yeah.
I spent a lot of time on that.
I'm sorry, it's not crappy, it's amazing. It's a beautiful YouTube channel. It is the best YouTube channel on all of YouTube.
Thank you so much.
You're so amazing, Julie. Oh my god, our video editor is so great, and it's oh my god, we literally have the best YouTube channel ever. I'm sorry. And that's the last time she uploads anything for us. Alright, I guess the next band is Sonorous Rising. Everybody good up for Sonorous